Right guys, good afternoon and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan, the channel where we share all about your Thai girlfriend stories. And today we have a story from Paul who is going to be honest, he's going to blame himself and he's gonna warn other men out there. It's obvious that he feels a bit embarrassed about his story, and it's obvious that this type of story has happened to so many men that have decided to get involved with bar girls, especially in a place like Pattaya. This guy has lost a hell of a lot of money trying to be a decent bloke. So without further ado, let's jump into today's Thailand Pattaya story. Hi Dan, I have been following your channel for a long time. I hope you are well and have some luck with access to your son. I still can't get my head around all these stories and so many sad events that these bar girls put men through. Now, I wanted to think that I was cautious with these girls. However, I too have been the victim of several scams. This has been my fault entirely. However, I always tried to think that maybe one girl would be different. Now let me share what has happened to me over all the years since I have been coming to Pattaya. I am now 73 and I have been retired in Thailand for the last 2 years after raising a large family in Australia and an eventual divorce. Now my first story began 20 years ago when I was building a medical device factory in Rayong to support our Australian medical device company. I was based in Pattaya for a long period and I met a girl who managed a bar in Walking Street.
What a plonker.
We were an item for a couple of years and she was from Buriram. I visited her village several times and was welcomed into the family. I thought everything was good and was sending her money until I had some bad luck with business and couldn't continue to send her money until I restructured. Now the girl dropped me just like that. And then I found out she had sponsors from Sweden, America and Belgium. It cost me over 2 years, approximately 2 million baht.
Oh shit.
Now I have kept in contact and she is now working in Phuket and totally broke. I do not give her money anymore as she is a compulsive liar and money is her only objective. Now, did you think that I learned from this? No, I did not.
Are you stupid or something?
I'm as stupid as stupid does.
Now 2 years ago, I came to retire and met a much younger girl in Pattaya from Surin. I believed her story and lived with her for 8 months in a luxury condo in Pratamnak. Now, what I did not know was that she was secretly seeing other men while I was busy building her a house in her village. After buying her heaps of gold which she pawned, a diamond ring which she pawned, a trip to Singapore and many clothes and handbags, we split up due to her infidelity and I kicked her out. I find out that she was working as an admin at several go-go bars in Walking Street trying to recruit girls to work. I stopped construction of the house. However, as it was almost finished, I am sure another foreigner will finish it for her. Now I overheard her mother say to her, keep him happy at least until the house is finished. Did you think I learned from this? No, I did not. Now the total cost over 8 months was approximately 4 million baht. And then along comes another black widow and knows how to manipulate and create sob stories. Now, is this one telling me the truth? No. And after 83,000 baht, I call this one out as well. Now, my point is that although I am a kind person and just want to be a decent person and have an honest lady to share my life with, there is no bar girl that I have found that is decent and sincere. It seems the whole of this scene is full of insincere people. Now I know that this is my fault and accept any criticism directed to me. However, karma is good and all 3 women are broke and desperately trying to borrow money from my friends who keep me updated. Now I am still loving Thailand and I am not completely wiped out financially and working at recovering my losses. However, it is a sad predicament on these girls who go to temples to offer merit and pray outside their bars for the gods to send them people like me so that they can scam every bit of money that they can. It is normal to them and they are encouraged to do this by their friends and family. Now, there may be a small percentage of girls with genuine motives. However, I have not found one who works in a bar. Sometimes you have to be burnt to understand that it hurts. It is not always easy to understand the tricks, the warmth, the pretend caring, the messages of love, the family, the village, the culture, and of course, the lies. All I want to do is tell people that there are many like me who would be too embarrassed to share their story like I am. You guys are not alone. I have lost count of the number of expat friends who have lost everything. Several of my friends have joined the Jumper Club. Their Thai girlfriends are back working in bars with a different foreigner. No remorse or sadness despite these caring men changing their lives for the better. I will survive and thrive. However, I hope your subscribers do not meet any of these 3 ladies like I did. Dan, you do a great service even though some of us don't listen to your advice. I am now imploring your subscribers not to be too quick to think that their lady might be different. Take your time before you agree to parting with your hard-earned money. Now, Dan, please feel free to share my story if you want to and keep up with the truth. Best wishes from Paul. Now I send Paul a little message back just to get a bit of verification on a part of his story, and he replied with this. The last one was for a fictitious accident that she claimed to be compensation she had to pay. I stopped it at 83,000 baht as I found out from the police that she was lying. Keep well, my friend. Love your channel. Regards, Paul. Right, Paul, thanks very much for sending in your true Thailand story. And it's really good to hear that you're still positive. You've retired over here to Thailand. And hopefully now at the age of 73, you don't continue to make these mistakes. It's not worth dating a bar girl or someone with a checkered past, someone who's dated a hell of a lot of foreigners, you have to be very careful. Unfortunately, they do look at us as giant walking ATMs. And if we're nice enough to build houses, give them a monthly salary, they're going to take it all. But it doesn't mean that they're going to be faithful, and it doesn't mean that they love you. At the end of the day, when you get with a working girl, you're always, and I mean always, going to be just a customer, and it's always going to be about the money. Now and again, the odd guy can get lucky and the bar girl might fall in love with that foreigner, but normally it's not going to happen with a much older foreigner. If that girl's a lot younger and she's pretty, she's going to get guys hitting on her all the time, especially in a place like Pattaya. And obviously a young girl, she has hormones. She still wants to have fun, but also she's always going to hunt for more and more money. Now guys, let us know what you think about Paul's story down below. And if you can be open and honest in order to warn others with what you did wrong over here in Thailand, doesn't just have to be in Pattaya, it could be anywhere within Thailand, even over here in Isan. Please get your story shared on the channel by emailing thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com, and I will share it for everybody to hear. Apart from that, guys, I'm still going to the gym every day. I'm still hard at it. I still have not been able to see my son or speak to my son, unfortunately. I'm just trying to keep myself as busy as possible so I don't end up going nuts. And I'm doing my best, guys, to stay positive and upbeat. And I'm doing my best to try to generate enough money and save up enough money so I can start this court process, and hopefully I can get my son back in my life and all this toxic garbage can be thrown away in the past and we can all get on with our lives living relatively normal. Let's hope anyway. Fingers crossed. Guys, take care of yourselves. Don't be dating and getting involved with relationships with bar girls. Don't be giving a woman a monthly salary that you've just met. And definitely do not be building someone a house when it's not even in your name. It's complete and utter madness. Take care of yourselves. Keep that wallet in your pocket. Ciao for now, and bye-bye.